Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is episode 16. Last time we celebrated the Tiefling's safe departure from the Grove, and we also moved into a new area within the game. We're heading to the Githyanki Crash. There were a couple of spicy scenes and had a great time with that, I'll tell you that much. We find ourselves at our very first episode under the new patch 7, that has actually fixed some texture and pop-in issues for me now. Everything that was kind of happening before is now no longer an issue, which is really good, and some other people have said the same, so that's really nice. And we find ourselves with a couple of changes. Patch 7 has also introduced an in-game mod manager, and I've done some subtle things, nothing that's like gonna destroy a game or anything. I don't want to do that. There's just visual quality of life stuff, like there's some UI changes, like if you, let's say we target Astarion and it gives you some more information about him. He's got his little face there, Volo, so some more targeting information, kind of cleans up some of the UI. This is a little bit smaller, and when we're in turn order, it'll give us some more information, just like stuff like that. Our UI has some subtle changes to it as well, and I need to be in black, so I have gotten myself some dye as a visual change. We've dressed up Astarion. The robe that Apocalypse had on before has now been given to Gale, which feels more fitting. Will is snazzy. Will's going for a bit of a poison angle with weaponry and also with clothing. And we're going to be bringing him with us for that reason, because I want to see if this combination with him will work. I'm looking forward to it.
You've got something to say?
I'm going to say I'd like you to join me.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Imagine if he just straight up is like, no.
Let's make this happen.
He's so excited, just like a dog. All right, so Will come with us.
The pride of the gate.
Because Ray of Sickness comes with the Staff of Crones, and then we have Will with the Poisoner's Robe. So when the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals even more damage. On a hit with a weapon, there'll also be a penalty, and then we've also just given him some spider step boots, because like there's a whole thing. It works visually, aesthetically, so nice. And then he can also have some other weapons if we need to change it up a bit. So I'm looking forward to seeing if that actually is useful, even though he'll probably be Eldritch Blast Man, but we shall see how it goes. We're going to leave the camp, and we will, with Lae'zel, Gale, and Will, head out and check out the Githyanki Crash. We'll push a little bit further in now. Here we are. Now, we have a lot of extra attacks happening, which is great. Karlach's going to take a bit of a barbarian backseat for us. And we're going to give the spellcasters time to shine. Ancient sigil circle here. Rosymorn Monastery. Okay. Actually, what I was going to do, I've just forgotten. I'm going to go to camp real quick, because I changed my party members around. I wanted to make sure that I got certain things from them. I've got key items, because I think Karlach's holding on to the story items. All of the orange things. And has a grubby key for some reason. I'll give that... Gale can be the keeper of scrolls and story items.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Why didn't this happen before? Oh, that's awful to look at. Whoa, okay. Oh, so this I reckon... Wait, why didn't this happen before? Because we had Karlak on our team after the visitor came to us, and Karlak's had these in her inventory the whole time. Maybe it just needed to switch inventories to trigger this? Because I've just been collecting them. Just got my little collection. Interesting. You can absorb its potential, open your mind to it. You already know how. Open your mind to the tadpole, say I'm not sure, and close your mind to keep the parasite out. We're trying to get these things out of us, and the dream visitor is so excited for us to absorb its potential. So is this what she was talking about when it was like offering us a gift and saying, I see you're not using your powers? Because we've had a couple of conversations. It must be because there was the conversation and then the tadpoles needed to change inventories to kind of trigger this cutscene, I suppose. God, it's so disgusting. I'm not sure about this. We're quite untrustworthy of what's going on here.
Don't worry, you won't come to harm. I'll protect you.
You'll protect me, huh? I can't say that my curiosity killed the cat attitude is going to stop now, can I? Embrace your potential.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Oh.
You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Oh, what's... Illithid powers. Whoa. What the fuck? Evolve an area of your mind to embrace your potential. Tadpoles available. Whoa, collecting the tadpoles actually serves... It's a skill tree? That is so cool. We have like short rest ones. We have passive fit... Whoa. My brain. You can use your connection to the parasite in your brain to force cultists of the Absolute to obey you. So that is our entry point. The more tadpoles that we absorb and consume, the worse this is going to get for our brain, because it's going to spread, right? This is why I'm like, we shouldn't trust this. Is this going to be like power and abilities, but at a cost, right? It's saying like we're getting stronger, but our brain's going to get slowly corrupted. We've already got a parasite in here. Let's just absorb more. What could go wrong? Yeah, and now I've got 7 upgrades that I can do here. Jesus Christ. Collecting them turned out for the best, or did it? Force tunnel. Charge forward, pushing all objects and creatures in your path 4 meters away from you. A concentrated blast of psychic damage. You must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. If the target was concentrating, you heal. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Transfuse health. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. Is this, Whoa. Oh.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
I see.
Alive. So that's progress.
Holy shit. So there's 7 to go around for everyone, and
Side of the gate.
there are people that are hesitating. They do not want to use it. Does that mean that they just straight up won't? Or if our character spoke to them and was like, hey, maybe we should be trusting of the Dream Visitor, then they'll not hesitate as much? Because Lae'zel's been really like, no. That's crazy. So if I was to switch to like Astarion, he'd be willing because he wants that. Gale's more open to it because he's expressed that in dialogue. I just wonder if you can have them not hesitate. That's crazy. Okay. Because I was like, Karlak would be great for this. Psionic Overload. Your attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage, but you also take 1 to 4 psychic damage every turn. And Favorable Beginnings. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to proficiency bonus. I feel like... Oh, it's animated. Oh, No, it's animated. It makes me do it. Oh, okay. We're gonna put a tadpole on favorable beginnings. Look, the corruption spreads. Oh, and it also determines. Yeah, okay. Luck of the Far Realms. Once per long rest, you can change a successful attack roll into a crit and channel the dark allure of the tadpole to charm an enemy that attacks you. You have Displace. Creatures suffering falling damage because of your actions take more psychic damage. Repulsor. Push anything and anything and anyone back 6 meters. Cull the Weak. When you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved Illithid powers, it dies, and all nearby creatures take 1 to 4 psychic damage. By giving into this tadpole and embracing our potential, we're being pushed further and further into being a Mind Flayer and having those psionic abilities. This feels like this is going to come at a very significant cost to our characters to have abilities like this. Psionic Backlash. When an enemy within 9 meters casts a spell, you can use your reaction to inflict 1d4 psychic damage to the caster per the spell's level. A Shield of Thralls. A volatile shield around yourself or an ally, granting the target 10 temporary hit points. Perilous Stakes. Invest a creature with power that heals it when it attacks, but also makes it vulnerable to all damage. Stage Fright. Your targets have disadvantage on attack rolls and take 2 to 12 psychic damage each time they miss. Ooh, I want to get that. That one's a good one. And we don't know what the outer layer is. So I guess I could go to Luck of the Far Realms and make my way over here, because Ability Drain. When you make an attack roll, the attack reduces that target's corresponding ability by 1. The reduced ability score cannot be decreased lower than that. The ability that is reduced is the same as the one used to make the attack roll. For melee weapons, this is usually Strength, Range, Dexterity, and for spells, usually Spellcasting. Targets affected by Ability Drain regain their ability scores at the end of combat. Jesus, okay.
About my magic.
Correct, there you go. Okay, so it really is separate. I wonder how many tadpoles we'll be able to acquire. How many true souls of the Absolute are out there? I'm just going to do one. Okay, just going to do one. Okay, so that's going to be up there always. I want to see.
Feeling Illithid?
Ooh. Okay, there's dialogue about it. So, about our tadpole powers.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more Illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more Mind Flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
See, there you go. So this is the hesitation. So I really think this is quite fascinating that there is a story element to using the tadpoles and how the characters feel about it. You could potentially sway them into giving them these powers, but then you're also doing what the Dream Visitor wants you to do, and you could also straight up reject any of these things. What's interesting about this, and something that I really like about it, is this skill tree seems like it's inherently an optional thing. Like, there are abilities in here that you're like, oh yeah, that could be pretty cool, but it's not necessary. So there's a role-playing element here of how much you want you or your characters to be able to give in to this Illithid presence, this Dream Visitor, all of this kind of stuff. We're being promised power and potential, and I feel very averse to it, but we had to see what would happen. And my character's willing to take that over everybody else, but so I hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. We can say I was hoping you might. The benefits seem to outweigh the costs, which that's our character starting to change our tune now that we've had a taste of power. You can say it's your choice, but I think the tadpoles make me stronger, even though we're trying to remove them. Then we can say not at all, and give Karlak, push her away from it. I'm going to say it's your choice, but I think the tadpoles make me stronger.
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
Exactly. There you go. So there is persuasion checks. And there you go. There's the +3 from the favorable beginnings that we just unlocked. So we can say, I don't expect you to do anything that you don't want to do. And then you can also try and persuade them. We might be facing a cult more powerful than we know. We need all the help we can get. Can't you see by my example that this is worth our while? And think it through, Karlach. There's a lot to be gained here. I don't like the idea, like being in character, I don't like the idea of switching and going, come on, try it, it's nice, you know, trying to get them to switch up. But then I guess from a video game perspective, they will stay hesitant. I don't think every character needs psionic powers, right? I think the favorable beginnings is a nice one for Karlach to have. Or the one where you can split her health and then share it with others as a tank. Could be very good. And I also wonder if there's going to be multiple opportunities for this, because we've had multiple conversations with our companions about these. Is there going to be an opportunity to persuade in the future? Who knows? I think I'm going to say to think it through. I'm going to say think it through, Karlach. There's a lot to be gained here. And that allows, in my eyes, her to think about it. I know it's a persuasion roll, but it feels less like I'm trying to be like manipulative about it. Come on, please do it for me, you know? And it is a DC of 15 as well, so there is quite the potential to fail this roll anyway. Never mind. There's almost a part of me that was like, I want to fail it. That's the confliction of the Illithid powers and the effect that it's having on me in the story in a role-playing sense, right?
How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to.
It's the tadpole.
Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
Open mind so the tadpole can go in there? Okay, there you go. So, yeah.
Oh, hi.
So we can talk to Karlach about it, and I'll say, we're heading out. And then if I switch around, and then Karlach has an open mind. The hesitating characters don't even have the first one unlocked. So we were further along by being open to it with the Illithid persuasion. So what's interesting here is for the hesitating characters, you have to spend a tadpole to get Illithid persuasion, which is an ability that side characters and not your main character are likely to use in dialogue, right? You'd have to specifically take Karlach, for example, into a location and do the absolute persuasion instead of my character, because I think you only get that once per day. Interesting. So she keeps an open mind, but you can't just immediately go to transfuse health, so it is an expensive venture to get the ones that are more hesitant. Let's talk to our other characters, because now that we've done this, they should all have something to say. This is huge, though.
Well, no tentacles yet. I suppose we can consider that a success.
Oh, okay. So Karlach, I think it's because Astarion is clearly not hesitant, right? So...
I hear you did the deed. How was your little romp?
I was just going to ask him to join my party to see the skill tree face. Excuse me, sir. A gentleman never tells. More than a romp, it was fantastic.
You filthy devil. I'm shocked. I thought the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. shows me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you?
Flopping around like a fish? No, not when it's Lae'zel. I wonder if that dialogue is the same no matter who you decide to sleep with, because it doesn't specifically mention any names.
I would, but you have so excellent.
Okay, now we'll have a look. Astarion is... it's for... Okay. So no matter what, even if they are hesitant or not, because I was wondering, because he's more open to it, maybe this one would already be unlocked. Okay, so you gotta get that for everyone, hesitant or not.
Over there.
Oh, get out of here.
I have a lot on my mind. And
Come on, man, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
Now that you mention it, I do feel a sudden, unrelenting urge to crack open your... Never mind.
Replete with ribaldry as always. Well, you could provide no better proof that you are not, in fact, about to turn into a mind flare. Famously humorless, Illithids. The tyrannical enslavement of all other living creatures hardly lends itself to levity. Should your wit begin to suffer, only then must we worry. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
I love that so much. As soon as you stop being witty, we're in trouble.
just what I need.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
There we go. Okay, so we can talk to Will about this a little bit more. What do you think of the Illithid potential the Dream Visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Ah, and then you get the persuasion, so they're not hesitant. Just look at me, how potent I'm becoming. Think of what we could accomplish together. We face untold dangers, Will. Shouldn't we seize every possible advantage? Let's do a persuasion roll where we just say, ha, make up your own mind, pal. I'm gonna keep sucking on these worms until I die. So it seems that I wonder if, like I said, I wonder if this is our one and only chance to make them not hesitant. Say that we face untold dangers, and this is a DC of 18 also. It's a success.
Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary.
Me too.
Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
It is such a conflicting element of this story.
You wish to speak?
I was just wondering if Halsin was going to say anything about it. I was wondering if Volo was going to say anything about it. Oh man, should we take Volo up on his Illithid tadpole removal with that giant nail? God damn.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
These Illithid powers we're developing, what do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
So there's the one persuasion check for Shadowheart who's also hesitant. Some might say excessive caution is a risk in and of itself.
And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. But some are fools. I'll make my own mind up.
I like that. I like that. I don't think everyone needs to not be hesitant, you know? Now, I think considering that we had a DC of 15 and then a DC of 18, I would be willing to bet Lae'zel, of all people, who has been wholly opposed to this in every way, would probably be a DC of 20 for a persuasion, if it's even possible, you know?
Kinja, no good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think.
Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
Wow, there is a persuasion check. I honestly feel like, story and character-wise, this persuasion check should be at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? And I feel that Lae'zel is right in this, in her stance, that I don't even want to persuade her. I want to see what the DC is, but I can't just cancel it once I commit. I'm going to assume it's a 20.
Gladly.
And we'll talk about something else. They still haven't, unfortunately, patch 7 did not fix the weird gap with how long it takes for Lae'zel's dialogue bubble to pop up. I know why. Alright, we've spoken to our group. We'll speak to Volo. God, does my curiosity go even further and we take him up on this extraction offer? I feel like I'm going to lose an eye.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Keep losing my hat. Let me say, has your research turned up anything?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Bro. Everything... Oh, we can say more now. This parasite is unusual. I have it on good authority that extraction is currently impossible. That might be from Halson, that information.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
I feel like I'm going to lose an eye. Well, we've ingested a tadpole. Maybe let's see what happens if we attempt to extract one. This is a questionable decision episode at the beginning already.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Oh, look at how he's just wiggling it. Was this sanitized? You're not even wearing gloves. Endure the discomfort. Let him carry on. Do you have the faintest idea of what you're doing?
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye, not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Oh, clench your fists.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
There's no way. There's no way that I'm not blind. The way that he lined it up and then just went thunk. The obstacle, a more robust implement. Are you going to get something else then? Oh my god, what? He's driving my eyeball. Can you hold still? I can't hold still. Oh my god, I hold as still as possible.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
That's... Oh my god, look at my face. That's not even thinner. That's not smaller at all. I, the implement, but allow him to proceed. The damage has been done at this point. He just shoved it into my eye. I didn't go this far for nothing.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Okay, you better not wiggle that thing around. If I'm already blinded in one eye, it looks like, so you may as well finish the job. Hold your breath. At least let me keep the eye after.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
What?
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Right?
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Did I just die? Am I brain dead?
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
I can't even begin to express the fact that I knew that I was going to lose an eye. Like, from the beginning, you just know that you're losing an eye. And yeah. You know? I don't know what I expected. You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
Are you kidding me?
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
He's running away? He's literally running away from camp. Bleeding eye. Your eye stings from Volo's experiment. Alright, well, it's gone now. What the fuck? See invisibility. I have a permanent condition. Can see invisible creatures within 9 meters. Creatures must succeed a dex saving throw or lose their invisibility. Did I just... He just gave me... Can I see that anywhere? He gave me... What? He's given me... For fuck's sake. Can I see that on my character? He's given me a powerful magical eyeball as apologies.
Let's see what this
I
does.
swear to God that I was like, I'm going to lose my eye doing this. And lo and behold, I did. But I was like, I've gone too far. I have to see it through. Dude, it actually looks different too. They actually put that in. I came to specifically look at the the eye, and I was wondering if they were going to change it. How interesting. I don't... It doesn't automatically enable heterochromia for you. But it does give you a new eyeball. I kind of want to change my eyeball. Oh, look at that. I can't even change... So if I now go... If I take myself into heterochromia and I go for the right eye... No, I can't, you can't change it at all. I was wondering if you could change the eye color of this one, but you can't. Interesting. Okay. Wow, that's so wild. Okay. We'll just go for Hazelnut 1. Oh my god, I can now see 9 meters of invisibility. I was so certain that I was now going to have a disadvantage on my vision. My eye sank into the mud, and then Volo has decided to run away. That's a shame. So you get a fancy new eye, but at the cost of his presence in the camp. So he's now gone. God, I'm so stressed. For God's sake. Okay, I'm going to leave the Illithid potential alone. I'm now going to leave the camp. Okay, this was one hell of a... this was one hell of a way to start the episode. I've got Astarion with me instead of Gale. I'm so flustered. Alright, oh my god.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What?
Okay, let me get out of here. And now we can proceed. Holy hell. Okay. I guess I can be grateful that I'm like, it's nice that we didn't get in on the second floor. Nice to know that I haven't permanently lost my vision despite losing one of my eyes. But now I've got a fancy eyeball. Why are you going back up there? I'm asking you to go this way, please. Thank you. All right, we'll enter through the front, I think. Kobold looters. Okay, we've got some looters as the enemy here. Okay. You know what? If these are enemies that are automatically aggressive, maybe we do want to go in from above for the high ground. Oh, there's even some roots here. Okay. Let's go around here. That's such a... Whoa. Oh.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the Kresh on high alert.
Okay. Are you sure about this, Lae'zel? I don't think this is a good idea at all. It's nestled somewhere within the monastery. We should take a look. The guards at the entrance to the Githyanki Kresh mentioned a captain. We should talk to these guards to find out more about what they're doing. We absorbed the parasite's memories. It nourished our minds and grew our powers. A pair of Githyanki have escorted several cultists into the monastery. The entrance to their Kresh must be inside. I was going to check out this, because this looks gnarly. The quadruple fail. That's right. Let me bring in Shadowheart. Maybe Shadowheart will be able to tell us what it is. This is why I wish that the whole party was with us, right? Just not for combat.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Your dance card is full.
I'm just going to get you to do a quick religion check.
Lathander, Trampler of the Undead.
Thank you. Lathander, Trampler of the Undead. Thank you very much, Shadowheart, for your time. You can rest now.
How can I help? I'd be back.
Very good. If only I could do that at the click of a singular button, that'd be awesome. The Trampler. Damn. Okay, so there's guards in here. There's no longer the red kobold things up there.
So the Githyanki aren't fond of the cultists. Could be a good thing.
Until they find out that we've got parasites in our brain. Oh no, they're still there. Okay. Let's take a look up here. So the crash is through there. Oh, we went up higher than I thought. Enchanted security on these doors. Intricate arcane lockmaking prevents knock spells from opening this. Oh, dude, the aesthetic and art direction here is going to be crazy. Yeah, shall we take a look around? There's a lot of enemies down there.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Okay. Barricade, someone crying.
That's curious.
I mean, anyone can see that barricade, dude. We needed a perception check for that. We definitely have multiple choice in where we can go. Ooh, another enchanting door. Morning Lord's Bulwark. Lathander's warding light protects this door from any harm, dealing less than 50 damage. Okay.
No traps, please.
Magic door. Let's assess our options first, shall we? Okay.
Something over there.
Ooh, a crumbling wall. Aha. Magical door be damned. Oh, shit. Guardian of Faith. Level 7 construct. Oh, wow. Creature cannot be disarmed. Strike back at the next enemy that attacks you, and when an entity enters your attack range, you can strike... Oh, my God. Alright, AC of 20? Oh, my... An AC of 20? Look at all of the dead bodies that are surrounded it. Ceremonial battle axe. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's something about constructs. Well, you certainly can't poison a construct, can you, Will? You're gonna be useless. I have a feeling that this is an awful idea. It can strike us as soon as we get close. It will retaliate when we attack it. It has an AC of 20, so we are probably going to miss it. It's an 18 base armor, too. I don't know about that one, Chief. But what I will say is I'm grateful for the fact that we were able to look in here. Yeesh. Old maintenance records. Reminder to the caretaker, when oiling the machine, make sure you don't grease the statues themselves. Stones become loose of late and have a tendency to slip. Novice Baron was rumored to have triggered a full spin once. When oiling the machine, don't grease the statues themselves. Interesting. I have a feeling that could help us with something. Maybe. Let's take more of a look around. I am going to leave that construct alone if I know what's good for me, you know?
Keep them busy!
I'm sorry, what?
Thunder, forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
What the fuck?
Stand your ground!
Looks like a magic mouth spell. That voice probably belongs to someone long
We have to
gone.
fire the lance.
Oh, we have to fire the lance. Okay, so we're getting some history here. Magic mouth spell. Extracts, the rule of 3. A long-winded introduction explains that Haskin Zesilothin's notes, published as is from their work journal, have helped bring alchemy to the masses. It starts with a full history of the Dragonborn, who had been descaled as a teenager and started their alchemical research in hopes of restoring their hide. As the pages turn, it continues to wax poetic about how Zesilothin put aside their own research to help the common people. Much more interesting, though, are the actual research notes. I have decided I shall make all my notes, both those written and those still to come, available to those who would wish to study. You, reading this text now, are probably one such person. As enticing as potion making is, we shall first start with the most basic alchemical rule, the rule of 3. Most ingredients can be found throughout Faerun. However, they need to be refined to be of any use in alchemy. Doing so is simple. Just combine 3 of the same ingredients, and you will obtain an extract, which can be used to brew potions, poisons, oils, and elixirs. So remember, 3 of the same ingredient, make an extract. And then we have this rhyme. We may have read that rule of 3 already. We may have. And I do like that we have the extract all ingredients. We've got a lot that we can make, if we so desire it. An inventory of offerings. An inventory of the food and offerings brought to the monastery and their redistribution to alms seekers.
What's inside?
We have a barricade down here too.
What's that?
This monastery is going to be quite interesting. So we've got... This is huge, actually. So we want to go up there to the creche, but we have multiple ways that we can go through this. We've got the eagles up here as well. We've got kobolds in this section. This is a brand new area we haven't even seen. There's a lot. How exciting. Yeah. So this is a way forward. Part of me that's like, I want to sneak when I'm entering a new place in case I'm in danger, but it seems that sneaking can mess up cutscenes and stuff.
Always room for more.
Like they won't trigger when you're sneaking because you're sneaking, so you won't get seen. Looks like we can jump. Let's go here.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Ooh.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki.
Huh.
They're
Wow.
hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
The Dream Visitor being able to just talk to us at will is very important because it shows that it's clearly not like some sort of dream, Illithid hallucination thing. Like it's so, well, it could be Illithid manipulation, but the fact that it happens while we're not asleep means it's definitely not just someone who's a dream or a shared hallucination between everybody. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I really am quite surprised by the speech and the narrator being like, caution. So that's the gate that they walked through. So this is going to be how we specifically get to the creche by going this way. I can't say I feel that this like this is a good idea, both for the artifact, what the dream visitor says, how the Githyanki are acting, how they're on edge, our previous encounter with that group that Lae'zel spoke to. I was like, we're about to get incinerated right now, you know? We're just going to have a look around the rest of the monastery before we push forward in a creche direction.
Round! Keep them busy!
Buckets, we got water.
You strike me as
Ooh.
clever than most, Isticky Gale. Multiple tutors, I should guess.
Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the home of myriad scholars.
Ah, the City of Splendors. Spent a whole fleet's wake there with my father. What a delight.
So we have a gravestone here.
Arskel Stockhold, Dawnmaster. From death, life.
In broad daylight, Apocalypse? In broad daylight? No. Jesus Christ. Alright, a rusty mace, Dawnmaster Stockhold, master of his craft, and a gold ring. Beloved Dawnmaster Stockhold, buried with a ceremonial mace, it's rusty, in honor of the many humble maces he wielded in his lifetime as he purged the evil from this land.
Blacket's will be done.
What kind of sucks is just like, this game is ruining this moment for me. It's empty! There's no body in here. I was going to throw it off the cliff, but it didn't work.
Another step forward.
There's no body in here at all.
Who's in charge of the mind flayers, Lae'zel?
Oh,
Is there
Jesus.
a Squid King or something?
Banter.
No. Each Gaich is servant to an elder brain. No king unites elders. Only their collective tyranny.
A mind flayer monarch. Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
The three of them talking together is fun. These three are talkative with their banter. This is why it's healthy for us to mix up the party arrangement and get some stuff now from them. Ooh. Look at us go. And another way to get in, potentially? Where are we going now? An elegant chest.
Good here, I hope.
An elixir of vigilance. Drink to gain a +5 bonus to initiative. You can't be surprised. Nice. Okay, very good. Weird. So this takes us close to where we've been. I think we're now back where we started. Yeah. Okay. Pretty awesome. It's a good little circle around. Now from here, I'm actually intrigued about going back this upper section that we saw, because I think that might get us into this room with the kobolds. This might let them know. Oh, hang on. Whoa, I think Grimishka. Okay, I failed a saving throw, so it's been revealed. Look at this. A level 1 Grimishka with a magic allergy. Allergic to magic. If a spell or cantrip is cast close to the Grimishka, it might react to the magic and trigger a random effect. Ambushing. Affected entity will attack as soon as its enemies are within reach. Can only be spotted with a successful perception check. There you go. So it gets revealed. Oh, and there's another one. So there's going to be a couple of those. There is a Grimishka nest. Huh. And I was thinking that this would be a solid... this would be like an upper level. We could see below it, but that appears to not be the case. Let's have a look at this this nest then. Let's get in. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm in. Alright. Now, from here, I guess we could ranged attack him. So magic allergy. Let me just read that again. React to the magic and trigger a random event. Alright. Gale?
You have my attention.
I guess we could do... Actually, let's have a... I just want to try something. Let's go for Ray of Sickness. Actually, because it will end up doing more damage. I want to try and not kill it, because I want to see what will happen. 70%. How are you 70%? It's right there, man. Alright. I think Gale has the better option with doing it. Nope. Never mind. It's just the same amount.
Played at the ready.
Oh, okay. Well, they've become unstable, and there's a lot of them. The enemy is surprised, however. So there you go. Unstable. It's reacting to nearby magic at the start of its next turn. At the start of its next turn. So we won't even know if we kill it. It's at the end of the turn order too. Ah, my curiosity. Because if it's surprised and it can't take actions or reactions, does that mean the random event... We'll try and get one of these to, you know, have a thing happen. I'm gonna have to jump in here first for my bonus action. So, that Eldritch Blast... Oh look, there's the rest. There was one that was killed, that was downed. Okay, I see. Having a look at the bar. I'll do our extra attack. Nice. Critical hit. And it's all of the other ones that are surprised, so I'll skip all those.
They're no lovers of magic. Better watch where I cast.
Oh, okay. So the surprise effect might end up being explosive in nature. Oh, I should have had my character move out of the way, because now I can't. Gotcha. I should have had my character just move across to the side. Yeah, a disadvantage, but... God damn it. Alright, let's go for... There you go, nice. So, can't have disadvantage now. Magic missile!
Around these things is more trouble than it's worth.
Alright, we got one out of here. Yes, but I'm curious to see what will happen when it's unstable, you know?
This is my time.
Okay, well, it's going to be difficult for us to all get in here. Because Mr. Apocalypse is blocking the damn way.
I am fury. I am death.
I don't think I'm getting in this time. I should be able to Misty Step my way in, actually. Yeah. It's good that we left Lae'zel till last, so Lae'zel can Misty Step in. Nice. Nice. Everybody stand away from this one, it's gonna blow. This is the one that we'll leave alone, maybe.
You bow, or you break.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna attack. It's dead. I have my extraction. Damn it. That's not good. Oh, there it is. So, okay, it was a magic allergy and then it was a force explosion. So we got to witness what actually happened, and it is now blinded and dazed as a result. And, oh no, sorry, I'm dazed. Does mean I can't blow these up.
Another day, another fight.
Nice. Very good. Alright, it's time for them to have their turns now. Do I get to do... Okay, I don't get to do the polearm opportunity on all of them. Just on one. A little bit surrounded there. Okay, here we go. Don't do magic.
Shall be done.
They'll get a little unstable, if you know what I mean. Dude, Magic Missile being a level 1 spell is crazy talk. Get out of there, guys. So, what I can actually do...
Victory awaits.
If Lae'zel will trigger all of the... Lae'zel will trigger all of the opportunity attacks ever.
Victory is assured.
I love having two spellcasters in a situation like this. I think what's still worth it here is cast this at level 2. Ooh, you get more projectiles too. So I'm going to do 4. I think what's worth it for this is they'll take damage and then we'll still be able to damage them before their turn to blow up. Okay. And they didn't even react to that in like an unstable way.
Battle favors the fearless.
Now, something that I want to have the opportunity to do here with
2 steps at a time
with Will is hold on. Because I'm going to sneeze. And I want to see this this in action. Poisonous robe with the Staff of Crone. So we're going to do Poison, Ray of Sickness. I missed too. That's crazy. Okay. So I missed. So now they're unstable. So these are the ones that we want to go for. Come on. Come on, 70%. Thank you. Jesus Christ. This game and its damn dice rolls. I swear to God. Alright. Now, let's have you take that one out and then take it out. 80. Oh, man. Ugh. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, well, it's blowing up. We were almost gonna be fine. Yeah. Alright, we saved, so that's nice. Okay.
Rook to queen 6.
Nice. You're out.
On the victor's path.
I wanted to do... Oh, it's Ray of Sickness is a short rest spell as well. Sadness. I'm gonna need some actual poison stuff to happen then. So you go in here. Oh, nice. That pushback was fun.
Time to strike.
Very nice. Okay, so those are Grimishkas. Ooh, Wizard's Bane oil from their tails. Okay. Looting time. Give me them tails. Scroll of Feigned Death. Wheel of Illumination. It's going to be some fun stuff for us to get in here, for sure. I guess we want to destroy that nest. The nest was destroyed in the unstable explosion, but of course it was.
With a flick of the wrist.
So we can lockpick these. DC of 14. Good to know.
Enough time wasted.
What we'll do is I will put my advantage on Sleight of Hand checks on. And we'll see what's behind these gates that we can open. We get scrolls out of it, so a scroll of dark vision would be some fancy pants things. Okay. Is Holy Blood Volume 3 Dawnmaster for Seed and an elixir of necrotic resistance? Why yes, I would like that. So, gain resistance to necrotic damage. This elixir can be thrown at a target to apply its effects. His Holy Blood, Volume 3. We have to do our reading with our books, but because the start of the episode ended up being a little bit derailed into Illithid conversations, I might save the reading till the end of this one. But this missal commemorates the founding of Rosymorn Monastery. For my sins, it only just occurred to me that I had lacked in my record-keeping of late, but then again, we have been busy. In our fray with the Sharan thieves, we retrieved the blood, but one of the heretics sinned most heinously. They struck the amber, encasing his blood with a maul of pure void, damaging the most holy relic. As if knowing of this blasphemy, the exposed blood shone with an unbreakable radiance, reducing the Sharan horde to dust for us to sift from this now holy ground. The relic became far too unstable to carry back to Hap, thus we fashioned a simple chapel around ourselves here, and have encased the blood within steel, to be wielded as a most righteous cudgel against those who sit in shadow. To keep it from the lustful sacrilege of thievery, our simple chapel will become a great monastery, and the blood shall be secreted away with a great many more wiles than it was before. I find it hard to fathom that we left such an artifact in such an obvious open space to begin with. Alas, his light singes away the mistakes of the past, leading to a more fortuitous dawn indeed. In our fray with the Sharan thieves, we retrieved the blood, but one of the heretics sinned most heinously. They struck the amber, encasing his blood with a mole of pure void, damaging the most holy relic. And then the exposed blood shone with an unbreakable radiance, reducing the Sharan horde to dust. Encase the blood within steel to be wielded as a most righteous cudgel against those who sit in shadow. That's cool. We gotta figure out what that is. We gotta find that. I want it. Okay, so this was the door.
Anything of use?
Yeah. So we were up here before.
Here goes nothing.
I opted for the different entrance.
Squiddy go solo later. You know, break free of their master.
Renegades are rare, but not unheard of. A geich gone astray is no less dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
Interesting conversation there. A rogue Illithid, is that possible? Potion of animal speaking recipe. The scale itself is one of the most powerful objects I have ever seen. So we're trying to grow new scales. After imbibing the errant potion, I heard one of the magpies brag about a beautiful platinum scale it had found. I suspect it might have come from the god Bahamut himself. If only I could harness its powers, I'm sure I, too, might someday be covered once again, this time even in platinum. With an essence of acorn truffle and a salts of rogue's morsel, you can have a potion of animal speaking. Oh, there you go. So we can get down this way. I see them. A record of complaints. A dust-covered tome of complaints to the Dawnmaster. Who allowed a pilgrim to pay for wine with a cat? And what sort of cat even is it? One of my novices told me they saw it grow to the size of a humongous hound. It was moments before it attacked. The poor novice didn't stop trembling for a 10-day. Please, I beg of you, can we just accept gold for goods like ordinary folk? And for God's sake, call on someone to get rid of that nasty animal? Ridiculous. Let me in here. An opulent chest. For a sleet storm. Speaking with the dead. Journal of a novice monk. Nice. There's rumors of a Githyanki sighting in the region. The Dawnmaster's inner circle think we don't know, but it's all anyone can talk about. What do they want? Can they be after the blood itself? How would they have even found out about it? Personally, I'm excited. If there really is a Githyanki attack, there's a chance they'll fire the lance to see the light of Lathander himself launched forth from Rosymorn's roof. That would be something to write home about. Brother Welland claims he saw it once. It was so bright it nearly made him blind. Luckily, he says it's quite hard to fire, but once we do, those Githyanki won't know what hit them. I think we can tell what happened to this place, considering the Githyanki reside here now. But that's a really interesting tale, too, nonetheless. Jump up from here? I can not climb up. Too high. Too high. Unless...
madness.
I've got a long road ahead.
I'm using that chest to get up there. Hold on. Right, I've got an idea. Nice. Oh, it almost broke. Climb on this to get up there now. Come up. Everybody else can just get up there because they're just tall enough. Alright, we're on the rooftop. Oh, ancient Githyanki warrior. Githyanki slate. This stone disc is carved with circular runes and pictographs. Cool.
A fallen Githyanki warrior. A crash must be close.
Give that to Liza.
You must have questions.
It's just, you can ask about the tadpole again. Okay. And I take that ancient armor. We're on the roof. Well, I guess we're still going up even higher. Oh, there it is. This is the, oh! There's the giant eagle. Oh, a bunch of crystals. So this is what we need to do in order to help the bird out. We do not have... Hold on. Make sure we've got that on. The eagle. Oh, they're not coming with, huh?
Sharp as ever.
You two decided that you couldn't jump this distance, even though you know that you can, huh? Come on, you guys. If Apocalypse can do it, so can you. Come on. Get up here.
And I'm off.
And I'm off.
Yes?
Get up here. It is interesting that sometimes they'll decide not to. I know that you're able to do this. Too high. Really? Gale, I wouldn't expect this of you. Alright, I have an idea. I'm gonna be resourceful. Ah, hang on. Never mind. I'm not going to be resourceful at all, actually. Conjure a spectral hand, and then it can interact with objects. Can I control that mage hand? Okay. Oh, why is he too heavy to throw? Throw Gale. Throw Gale for me. We increase the strength of the hand. Alright, hang on. I've asked you to fly. Can you do that for me, please? This is being really particular. Go down. And through this crate up here. And then Gale.
Lovely day, this. For now.
I'd like you to put that on top of that. And then I'd like you to climb on that. And then I'd like you to get up here. I did not expect Gale to have the shortest
path lies before me.
Jumping out of all of us. And there you go, the mage hand dissipates. So there's our first use of the mage hand to get Gale onto the rooftop.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I probably could have just climbed from there. But I did the more creative path, and for that, I will give myself a pat on the back. Because that was fun. Learning game mechanics. Alright. I'm gonna go have a conversation with an eagle about a thing. Avoid those vines, everyone. A level 4 giant eagle. That's crazy. Multi-attack if its target is prone or restrained, hence the vines. Clever. And we got crystals. I guess we could activate this thing. Oh, it's Lae'zel who's talking. Come on, guys. Come on. I did animal friendship on me. Why? Get me out of here. Turn away from the eagle, indicating you're not interested in its nest. DC of 18. I can also have... Oh, this is cool. We can have Lae'zel do her astral knowledge wisdom for the very first time. I'm gonna do that. Even if we fail, we'll get to at least have her use one of these for a change. Yeah. Oh, that's a fail. I'm a bit annoyed because specifically I'm like, I guess sometimes whoever is closest will get pulled in. This happened with Karlach and the Hag. And because of this, oh, there's 2 giant eagles. Because of this, I am going to reload because this is, in my opinion, a very specific mistake of character placement and not a choice that I was essentially making. So I'm going to reload specifically to approach the eagle as Apocalypse, because that was the plan. I don't think that should be an issue otherwise. So just make sure that my character is the one here. Okay. You're playing a cruel trick on me. Now it's Will. I'm going to leave the party behind. I want to have the party be close because it could potentially enter a combat scenario. And I'm going to go here myself. I'm going to be the one to lead. There you go. Join me, everyone. But I'll quickly lead.
Intruder! In my nest! This area was meant to be safe! Xavier, get behind Mummy!
This area was meant to be safe. This nest is huge. This is not a blue jay's nest. You think the blue jay is just looking for an opportunity to like move on up in the world and it's like, I like that nest up there, but I'm just a small little blue jay. And we're being manipulated? What do you reckon? And just say it's not your nest. You stole it from the little bird who used to live here. I don't have proof of that. I can back away slowly. I can say I'm just interested in the big device. I promise to not meddle with the nest. We can have a persuasion there. With our favorable beginning. So this is actually great. Like the first attack roll or check against any target, we get a +3. Nice. Alright. We're gonna promise to leave your nest alone there, of course.
Fine. Xavier! Xavier! Don't talk to it. It might have germs.
An ancient giant eagle and a giant eagle. There's a dead kobold in there. With a ceremonial warhammer. Okay. Well, if I get in that nest, that's obviously not going to go well. Oh god. Is there any way that we're able to... I want to interact with the thing, but it looks like if we interact with it, it might cause a little bit of trouble. As well as even approaching it.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You can pass, but you're not to talk to me.
gross.
Please get out of my nest. You give Xavier ideas.
Oh. And then you can say that again. Interesting. Yeah. Yep. Well. If I want what I want out of this place... Oh, you two. Both of you silly little guys. That's funny. Yeah. If I want to interact with this nest and get this stuff and also look at this thing... I reckon we gotta put some birds to sleep. These birds ain't done nothing to hurt anyone. They can put them to bed the way that they need to be. Alright? Nice. Let's topple you.
Looks to be a powerful weapon. I wonder if it was used on the Githyanki nearby.
Okay. Get back up. Opportunity attack knocked out. Nice. There you go. That worked out. Alright. Xavier is having a little nap time. Let's have a little Betty buys. Okay. Now, remember, we are not to hurt this creature in a knockout sense. Okay.
Taking position.
Oh, there's like just not enough movement, like right on the edge there. Not enough. Unless I jump, which is my bonus action. You know what? Animal friendship. The creature must have an intelligence of 3 or less, however, and that's an intelligence of 8, so we can't do animal friendship. That's just 3 or less, you know. That's unfortunate, right? Not really much I can do about that. All right, let's do a rush attack so I can actually make it.
Let my name be known.
It saved, but I was still able to do it. Of course you would do that. Of course you would do that. Alright, I'll take an extra 11. And a 5. That'll make up for my 2 misses at the very least.
A tale for the ages.
Okay, not enough movement. Okay. Go for... Well, I'm scared about spells, right? Because I don't know if they'll be able to knock him out. We can do Scroll of Animal Friendship, which doesn't have conditions. Curious about that. What if it learn spell? I can cast spell. Doesn't look like I can learn this one, which maybe means I. Let's try for sleeping. I'm gonna try to do sleep. It's too many hit points. Let's have less than 24. Does this change? Hang on. Hang on. Ah, still too many hit points even at level 3, which, you know, is honestly so fair. We're gonna do Magic Mist. Actually, we're gonna do Eldritch Blast because it's just an action and just go pop pop. Nice. Just do 2.
No holding back.
Just actually super keen to see flight be a thing that we can use. I'm excited to get to know that one. Give disadvantage on the next attack roll with Vicious Mockery. 55%, which means it's just gonna miss. If I can use the whip, it can't be pulled if it's huge in size. It is definitely huge in size. Lightning strikes all targets within range. Yeah, we won't do that. 10 turns, you can call down lightning again. Jesus. Alright, let's do the blast. Double blasts. A critical miss and a miss. Awesome. Very good job, Will.
It's screeching for help.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna get any. Still gonna go through the vines to make that jump. I think I can make it.
Don't waste a step.
Oh, you bastard. I was looking around here and I was like, it doesn't feel like the vines are there, but they're right there. They got me. They got me. I could misty. No, I can't. Well, disadvantage because I'm entangled. Yeah, damn it. You know what I can do? I actually can't believe that. I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw it, and then it's going to free me. And all it did was burn me. Oh, that's funny. It's crazy that I'll do 56% with advantage, right? And I'll get the hit, but I'll do like 70 to 80% normal, and it'll be like, nah, sorry. That's not gonna happen. We'll do patient defense while I'm stuck here.
I don't fancy their chances.
I'm scared to bring it down with magic. Even if it's non-lethal, still a bit. Ooh.
Forever dauntless.
It's 13, so I want to be really careful now. Yeah, we're very close. So Lazo should just be able to knock it out. Blinded and knocked out. There we go.
Let's get going.
Can I get my guy out of here, please?
Need to find a way forward.
Eagle feather. Oh, eagle feather for push. Oh! 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 Bro!
Glorious! Feathers bloody everywhere, mate! Feels good to be home in my nest.
I'll just go to the effort to knock him out, and the blue jay, as if sensing my progress psychically, flies up here and pecks him to death. The blue jay killed the eagles. No. There's no way that this is a blue jay nest, mate. It's so huge. That's great. Where's my reward?
I'm sorry. I'm just a bird. I don't have things to give you. Although, when I escaped the eagles, I spotted something buried near that ferry dock. Might be worth a look.
Alright. Well, that's a complete quest. He's thrilled to have his nest back. Do we reckon that this was really a blue jay's nest? Look how huge it is.
What's hiding here?
Potion of flying. Well, they're dead now. I guess we can activate this. So something near a ferry dock. Blue Jay's find. Okay. Oh, I've already been there, mate. Which means I've probably already found that, but we'll see. Maybe it's something that only pops up. We can have a look at Blue Jay's nest now, because I believe that there was a key, so we'll have to go down that pathway and check it out. Alright. There's that done. Should we take a look at this thing? Won't let me. Maybe if we get rid of the vines.
Ready and willing. Onward.
Like everybody come over here, please. Oh, but the Blue Jay is right there. Is the Blue Jay gonna move? Okay.
Is that?
Burn away some vines.
No, never mind.
Seems like there might be more to it. Or maybe it just doesn't work anymore. I reckon that there might be more to it. Ooh, there's a chest over here. We're gonna go and check it out.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
So many vines around here. Oh, that goes down here.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always told me to be a gracious host.
Mother always told me to be a gracious host. Okay. Alright, chatty guys. I'm gonna lose some HP doing this, but you guys coming? They're gonna tell me that they can't make it. I know that Lae'zel can. Oh, there's a bunch of routes to get around this place. Doesn't look like I can climb up these ones though. Lae'zel, I need you. Oh. Now, this just looks like I'm gonna fall down. Ooh. Right on the edge. I jump to this for a pouch. Let me just make it. More down there too. A painted chest. The Holy Lance Helm. Smite the Graceless. Creatures who miss their attack rolls against this wearer must make a dex saving throw or take 1 to 4 radiant damage. Nice. Medium armor time. Oh, that haste helm is real good. Will can have that. Lae'zel likes... Oh, nope. Lae'zel likes medium armor. Let's do that. Good. Ah, yes, the crumbling wall, and then we've got the spirit in there, don't we? So we don't really want to do anything with that. I don't think we're in the mood to be taking out constructs at this time that have an AC of 20. I guess we'll make our way back down now. I might have to fast travel back here. To be quite honest, I might have gotten myself stuck. But now we're going to take this opportunity to head back to the nest the bird was at. Hang on a sec. This is something that I haven't checked out yet. So I definitely would have picked that gold up, as well as the potion of greater healing. There's no way that I wouldn't have picked this stuff up. Pilgrim's Prayer and Pilgrim's Curse. Good morning, Lathander. I suppose all mornings for you are good. You're making them up out of all the bright bits of night and getting them shine-worthy and such. I have 2 new boys, Luke and Elliot, and I should like to see lots of your nice sun-ups, so if you would watch over them, I should be most thankful. I'm poor as muck, but have some heart left to give, that which has not been eaten up by the boys and their mum, so that bit is yours if you keep them seeing sunrises. Thanks. Harrison Fields. We have a Pilgrim's Curse. Dear Morning Lord, and you are dearie. Haven't I just had the grandest time? Sure, if I was honey, I wouldn't have trouble getting down a hill, so warm and good I feel. I've been headed here to pay you homage and beyond on other business for some 2 odd months, and every mile has unearthed more and more kindnesses. For example, when my sleeping roll was infested with bedbugs, itching me disagreeably, Morning Lord, I have no qualms admitting it, a woman gave me a spare of hers, and it was toasty warming of a night. And she with 2 children of her own to tend. Anyway, thanks for pouring your honey heat over each and every day, cloudy or no, here for a lone woman, barefoot and smiling on the long road. However, we have Pilgrim's Curse. Morning, Lord, you never rose up over nothing, you just a fucking sham, like all God's dirty, stupid animals, all of you rotten pigs, wee, you ain't got shit on the absolutes, beautiful, I'm gonna fuck you like the cheapest whores. Very good. What a nice little collection. I will sell them on the road. I will sell them on the road. Now let's go find this bird's nest. I remember where it is. I think... There it is.
Lae'zel. Are you sure of the greeting we'll find at this creche of yours?
Of course I'll be welcomed. And if you behave, you may keep your head too.
I can count on you to vouch for me, I hope.
Don't worry. You're more useful to me alive.
Okay then.
What's in here?
In the bird's nest, we have a silver necklace, and there's also a key. The key, which is just called key, I guess is a small iron key, and we have no discerning features. So we have no idea what it's going to end up being for. So the funny thing is, because it has no discerning features and it's just a key, I'm probably just going to end up lockpicking the thing that it would end up getting used on. Also, yes, the question mark on the map, this treasure, is our little Blue Jays find. We've already opened the chest. So, thanks, Blue Jay, very cool. Survival skill accounted for that. Tell you, I did not expect the monastery to be so huge.
See why most headed inland prefer the smooth sailing of the Chionfa.
More importantly, the land west of here suffers under a terrible curse.
You've seen it for yourself?
I've glimpsed that doom during my travels, but never dared get close.
How can I help?
I accidentally clicked on you. Sorry. Much more talkative, aren't they? Yeah, much more talkative than they were. They got a lot to say. You reckon I can, yeah, lockpicking possible. Surely the key that we picked up from the bird's nest. How dare you? Okay. Now we'll find our way around.
My way.
Alright, time for us to make our way down.
Better not be cursed.
I want to go through the door. I want to go through.
You're an impressive fighter, game. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
A maximum number. Let's take a look in this. Oh, a stained glass window. Okay. There's some plaques, and one of them looks activated. Okay. Let's take a read.
Dawnmaster Stockhold. Dawnmaster Seed.
Yeah, I gotta get up there to read that plaque. Oh.
Dawnmaster Versailles.
I see. Ceremonial longsword. We have a ceremonial warhammer. There's a ceremonial weapon with that construct. And there's 4 platforms. Okay, I have to find ceremonial weapons.
Dawnmaster Versailles. Dawnmaster Welkin Glory.
Is there any way to... Oh, I guess maybe there's a statue or stuff nearby, like the ceremonial warhammer. Well, let's have a look at the guest book of Rosymorn Abbey. A public guest book in which there are multiple handwritten entries from pilgrims who visited over the years. My home is as dark as my spirit. I pray that you will bring me light. Annual Kythorn pilgrimage. Good to see your statue again, my lord. Never been here before in person. The stained glass windows are astonishing. Would definitely recommend to others. Monks are friendly. We'll visit again soon. As a blacksmith, what an honor to see the 4 ceremonial weapons of the Dawnmasters themselves. I'm not a Lathendarian myself, but I'd highly recommend it to anyone in the trade. The intricacy of the metalwork is astounding. So...
Dawnmaster Versailles.
If I was to take this and put it into the world... What just happened? Did I just try and throw it and I hit myself? I think I threw it and hit myself in the face. Oh! No, I've just done it again. Okay, so if you put it on the wrong one, I think it hits you in the face. If you put it on the wrong one, I think it comes back and it hits you in the face. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna gulp a couple of these because look, I'm not really short on them. I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna put it on this one. That was very funny. I put it on the same one twice because I didn't see what happened, and it did it again. So that means by process of elimination, there is one more space, and it's right here.
Dawnmaster Seed.
Dawnmaster Seed. Your ceremonial warhammer, sir. Correct. Light. Okay, so they light on up. Because it doesn't, doesn't have a description that says it's like the Dawnmaster Seed or anything like that, but there you go. So we now have to go and get some ceremonial weapons, and I guess something will happen with this stained glass window as a result. So off we go. That means I got to take on that construct. That's a really tough enemy. And there must be another ceremonial weapon somewhere as well.
That might be worth a look.
Dirt mound. Oh, we can jump over here and use that as a way down. Love it. Love it, mate. onyx ring. Alright, so we can go here. Come on then, team. We're going down. And then there's kobolds down here, so maybe the kobolds have another ceremonial weapon. Okay. Level 5, kobolds. Firewine belly. Drunk on firewine, disadvantage on charisma and dex checks. If the drunk entity is killed with fire, an explosion occurs. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You're telling me that there's a full-on firewine situation going on here. And there's alcohol here too. Oh, and there's alcohol there too. Oh, baby. Okay. So what we're gonna do...
Action, not reaction. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Is... they're all drunk, so I'm wondering...
Into the shadows.
Okay, they can't even see... Gulping and slurping. Okay. Oh, group hide, group hide, group hide. Trying to think who we should go for first. But this is going to result in surprise and a lot of explosions. So this is going to be very fun for us as a group. I don't even think I really need to... Yeah, we're going to shoot the firewine barrel and we're going to have that explosion.
The kobold reeks of liquor. This is no time to go playing with fire.
Taste my fury.
Goddamn. They're succeeding. Apocalypse is succeeding a hiding check, so he's not even in here yet. Hold on a sec. I'm not even in this yet. In that case, let me just, let me just get some more in here. Okay. And then... Kobold Inventor. That's really cool. I reckon for the best effect, I will do this. For the best effect, I will indeed be doing that. And then I'm going to Misty Step behind this guy. And we're going to have a fun time together.
Time to strike.
Lizelle, you get a bonus action. I'm gonna have you jump here too. Gotta be careful with fire damage and some of the other ones that are firewine drunk. Surprised! Okay. So, fireball.
Let's light them up.
Focus over here and go for fireball. Level 3 fireball. If there was ever a time to fireball, I would consider it now. And I'll do it right here. Ah. I need to be closer. Damn it. I need to be much closer to that. Perhaps in that case, I will dash. Dashing is my action. It's a shame that there's not enough movement for specifically what I want, you know? Have just Gale throw fire for now as well, and then do the firebolt the next time. Gale, would you like to throw fire? To at least get it onto that alcohol and that fire wine right there. What? What? How did the barrel not blow up? That's crazy. The barrel not blowing up is so crazy to me. Okay.
Coming through.
Really, again, thought that might have been a bit more of an explosion, but sure. Nice. Well, I guess so. The miss, that's painful. Alright. Really making use of these fire arrows.
Where do I go from here?
Considering my lack of fire, if they're burning and they get killed, does that count? It's killed with fire. I don't know if being killed while on fire is the same outcome. I don't think that it is.
With haste.
Maybe I should get one of... I do have a fire arrow. Oh, sorry, Will. Was the heat in the barrel? I didn't think it would have gotten up there. Burning damage. Reaction. Get. Okay. We're just currently thinking, I guess. Thank you. Okay. Alright, well, Lazel's a little too close to those ones, and so is Apocalypse. So now if you do not want to engage in that. Burning Hands would be a very fun thing to do, of course. That's a risky explosion. I don't know if that's a good idea. Instead, we're going to do Magic Missile. And then I'll move closer.
Outflank, outsmart. On the victor's path. away.
Oh. Yep, probably should have. Do not step on that alcohol. Oh, nice. Okay, confirmed if it's on fire, does not do anything. Knocked out, eh? Okay. Sweet.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Another knockout, eh? And another knockout, eh? Alright, alright. Oh, it's because I have non-lethal. Forgot that. Hang on, let me turn that off. let me turn that off. Hey. Excuse me there, but it appears that I have gone non-lethal unintentionally. Alright. Oh, I hear the gulping. There was someone in that barrel that we opened before, and the same can be said for this one.
Taken its toll.
Yep, they're resting in the actual barrel. That's crazy. That's hilarious. I love that. Okay.
Swords meet sorcery.
Trying to just have wizards attack. When wizards attack. Sorry, Lazel, please. The magical guys don't know what they're doing here. Nice. Okay.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Okay, so they're gulping in barrels. I love that was like, I confused myself for a second, so I was like, did that actually happen? And it did. Oh, someone's slurping in a barrel. A kobold journal. Ceremonial mace. We have another ceremonial weapon. So the other one is with the construct. Oh, a collection of drawings, some cruder than others. Most of them feature kobolds in varying degrees of nakedness. Some performing sexual acts on themselves, and some on each other. The final pages, however, feature more varied subjects. A soaring red dragon, Githyanki of various ages, and surprisingly detailed depictions of wine bottles. I just realized that I do have quite the idea in regards to this construct and getting this ceremonial weapon without fighting it, because, like I said, AC of 20, that's a lot. AC of 20 is definitely a lot. God, they really got into here, didn't they?
One day I'll catch a break.
Loot goblin. Playing with fire, quite literally. Dangerous. Oh, I just love that I can hear them drinking from inside the barrel. It's just so fun. Alright, everybody move further away from that, please. Just in case it explodes. Love that. Oh no. Okay. I saw the reaction and my brain went, this is going to be Lazel's polearm attack. Right? I was like, hell yeah. And then there was also the oh no of, oh, I'm about to blow everybody up with Hellish Rebuke in this place that is highly flammable. And I do find that to be very funny. Let's laugh about it together. Can I get in here? Just say it's interrupted, but I'm like, it looks like you could be in here. Oh, let's just go through that door. That's probably a smarter idea, isn't it? So one more ceremonial weapon to obtain. Water barrels too. Wonderful. Okay. I believe we are done here. We're now going to try and plan getting this construct, and I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to do invisibility to get it. Oh, hang on. I think we're going to be able to do invisibility to get this dear old construct, and hopefully it doesn't, it can't detect us through that, and then we're just going to pick it up and leave. That's the mission. Pick it up and leave. So it was here. And this camera sometimes... Oh, why are you doing this? Wow, this is crazy. The camera sometimes is wild, because like I definitely clicked on a different thing, and now I can see why it's taking me there. I was going to jump across the gap, and then the game was like, what if we took you up and over?
That should work.
You may have a magical door, but obviously we can bring down this wall. But we want to be careful not to end up triggering combat. So I think if we attack it from a distance... And then I also want to... You guys can hide in this bush. Where's Lizelle? Why are you still here? God, that's so slow.
Delay.
I didn't split the party up until just then, so you should already be here. Slow Lizelle.
Still breathing.
So,
despite everything.
It's just going to be me.
With haste.
Thinking about this wall, I feel like it's going to end up alerting. Oh, you know what? I just realized what we could do here as well. Something else that we can do. Okay, I've got choices.
Breathe quiet.
I have to be very creative, but there's the... Okay, that's the line of sight. We got this, we got this. We're going to be smart about this. We don't have to fight a construct for this. We're going to bring down this wall. Slowly but surely. With an arrow. Okay. Now, I don't know if it'll trigger combat and be like surprised or something, so that's why I'm also just being cautious.
Be cautious.
Doesn't look like it cares about that.
Alright,
so what we're actually going to do now is I don't even think we'll need invisibility at all.
What path lies before?
Because it's of its sight, but don't get in the vicinity of it. I don't know what that radius does, but I don't want to touch
faith spell. And a remarkably long-lasting one at that.
If I enter its aura, will that be an issue? Why can't I go over there? Okay, it's not an issue if I enter the aura. Interesting. Glyph of Warding could be quite useful here. But what I'm going to do is, because just out of its sight here, we can sit here and we should be able to pick it up. The last notes of a monk, my kin. To whom it may concern, if this is found, this is the journal of Brother Wellen, novice of Lathander, documenting the Githyanki attack on the Rosymorn Monastery for posterity. The Githyanki launched their attack at dawn. A few of us managed to barricade ourselves in a room and summoned a guardian of faith to protect us, or at least buy us time to figure out what to do to get out of here. No ideas yet, but we have faith. Lathander will preserve us in our time of need. The Githyanki seem to have backed off. Morning Lord be blessed. They haven't hammered in the door for a while now, but it's hard to say if they've given up their attack altogether. Need to wait it out to see. I knew it was too good to be true. A Githyanki managed to make its way through the window. Fortunately, the Guardian of Faith took care of it. I'm sure that others will come. Still, that smashed window is giving me an idea of an escape plan. Still trapped, just heard a roar. I think it might be a dragon. If it is, the rest of the journal has been burned away. Genius. Genius. Okay. Very clever. Alright, so from here, as this will not move, we are going to... Oh wow. Okay. Fuck. Alright, well I was going to walk up to this and try and pick it up outside of the line of sight, but unfortunately, that... Is it because I clicked on the skeleton of all things? That's crazy. Anyway, we're leaving. We are leaving. I'm getting the hell out of here, so... Fleeing is happening right now. No, we're all going, right? You understand? We're all leaving. Okay? You do this thing, you dash, and we're going away.
No time to waste.
Okay? And please don't tell me that thing can open the door.
Still breathing, despite everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
May the dice roll in my favor.
I was just seeing what my dog was doing. Alright, let's keep going.
Certainly.
We are disengaging. AC of 20. It's temporarily hostile.
This is my time. Making my move.
Oh, it's just staying still? That's great for us. That is great for us. Okay. Keep going, team. Off movement. Get out of here with that. We dashing.
Most excellent. May it please, Mistra. No holding back.
I managed to do a cheeky little steal, which I'm happy with that, you know? Didn't have to fight a construct or anything.
Swift and lethal.
As soon as we figured out that the ceremonial weapons are kind of necessary, that's where we find ourselves. Alright, flee from combat. Oh! When we flee, it goes to the camp. Oh god, we're separately fleeing. Hold on. We flee together. Alright. Oh no, oh see, it's one each. Okay, everybody gets a shot to flee and they run to the camp. That's funny. Alright. Let's somebody get Gale. He's on his own. Alright. Group flee.
I've got a long road ahead.
Very well, guys. Thank you. Let's leave. Okay, and now we're here. And now, how do we determine the window? Do you reckon this broken window is going to be the clue for this to be the ceremonial battle axe that we picked up? Well, we'll find out. Basically, the rules are it's either this one or it's the next one. And it was 50-50 chance, and we fucked it up. We've been knocked down again. Let me pick that up again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, is it coming for us? Is it? Oh, it's still there. What the fuck are you guys doing? We get in combat when we're here now? No. No. God, that's not fun. Okay, we did that. Now let me get the... Well, actually, maybe it should be best to try and get out of combat before we do this.
This is my time.
Now the ceremonial mace. Put on there. Yay. Morning Lord's Radiance. Ooh, cool. What is that? Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. Oh, interesting. Okay. That wasn't even for the window.
If not over, then through.
It did get a cool pouch. What's in here? Note to the next Dawnmaster and a Dawnmaster's crest. This unusually shaped crest bears the markings of a Lathandarian high priest, but its practical function is unclear. We'll read. To the next Dawnmaster. I don't think we're going to make it. But the blood is secure. We closed it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. If anyone tries, the walls will fall and they won't get out of here alive. Should that happen, pray for Rosymorn Monastery. Do not mourn. It's for the best. In death, new life, always. So the blood is secure. We've closed it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it.
This blood sounds important. Could it still be here somewhere?
So that is actually a quest for us to find the blood of Lathander. Found a note from a Lathander worshipper about a precious relic called the blood. Perhaps we can find it. There you go. Can we take these with us now?
Fit in my pack. The weapon stopped glowing.
Very nice survival of you there to pick that up while we're here. I wonder how long we get to keep the Morning Lord's Radiance. Maybe it's like a long rest thing. Very nice. Let's take all of our ceremonial weapons, because we can sell those bad boys now. And now no one will be able to take advantage of this. We should leave them scattered around. And then the next traveler... Oh my god. And then the next traveler to come through, right? Next traveler to come through will have a lot of problems. Can I just end the turn and then combat could just end? It's just not going to end, is it? Okay, so hopefully we'll try not to toggle the fight. We're so far away. It's not like we're being seen or anything, but let's see if we can interact with this now.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels.
Oh, that's so stupid. I didn't even notice. That's such a failure on my part. I feel like usually I would notice something like that. That is really fun. Isn't that just so fun? So I was like, oh, cool. There's like an intricate thing in the middle of the room, and then there's some puzzle pieces around it. Let's interact with the puzzle pieces, and then maybe it'll like open the window. Like something will happen where I'll be able to like go down. That was my thought process. And then obviously when I saw that it was a little thing that opened with a pouch, I was like, oh, okay, we'll interact with the window after. And now I can see that the window literally has the images of where the weapons go, and that was our clue. And it wasn't just random guesswork of me throwing a weapon, having it bounce back and hit me in the head every time. Be like, oh, Oh, God, if only there was something nearby that would help me figure out where to place these weapons. All the while, Apocalypse just bathed in kobold blood right now. God damn it.
The reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed.
Really wish I looked at this.
Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster Stockhold.
I really wish I investigated this first. This would have been funny.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory beckons forth the rising sun in Lathander's name. Dawnmaster Vassaid wielding... The rest of the inscription and picture has shattered away.
Well, easy to figure out what's what with that. So yeah, there was a part of me that was like, it looks like a device, right? It looked like some sort of like sundial thing. And I was like, maybe this would like move, and this is part of the puzzle. And if only I used my eyeballs to really actually look at what the image was, maybe it would have been fine. That's all right. Let's just all keep laughing at my expense and get the hell out of here. Now we're hiding. Please do not get me into combat with this construct. I would like to go home now, please. Alright, with that, we are climbing up here, and there is an opulent chest. I'm going to keep hiding the group. Nice. A Holy Grail. Conjure Minor Elemental. Cool. Ooh, and another option to open this, and a Scroll of Revivify. Oh, exactly 14. I'll take it. Alright. Now, part of me is curious, right? Because this is just going to keep doing combat, but I wonder if we long rest, maybe, just maybe, enough time will pass where that construct will forget about us. And I think, from what we've done around the monastery here, we can try and focus now on finding a way into the actual creche. So we're going to head back to the camp now with our group. I guess this will be a way for us to find out as well. You can stop hiding. This will be a way for us to find out if this Morning Lord's Radiance stays with our weapons or whether it's just for the day. I have put in a little pouch the 4 weapons, which also have Morning Lord's Radiance on it. So there you go. Now let's have a rest and clean ourselves up after a long day. There you go. All that. Let's get all that blood off of me, shall we? Had a big one, and I don't think anyone here wishes to talk to me. But just to make sure, I will check in with Laser, who is stuck in hiding.
You must have questions.
Just wanted to see if our time in the creche would have some dialogue with her.
Wizard, not a cat burglar.
A wizard, not a
The
cat.
pride of the gate.
Okay.
At the ready.
Let's end the day.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Because we did have a mention from an NPC about them being tired. We've had our 2 short rests as well. Anyone? Apparently not.
What's on your mind?
I'm just wondering if anyone has anything to say.
Need something?
But I see no exclamation marks.
Oh, hi.
Alright. No exclamation marks, we're gonna go to bed. What are we having for dinner tonight? Oh, bloody hell. It's only picking from the bottom here. We're having sausages, carrots, and sausages, and eggs, and fucking milk, and cherries, and a little bit of alcohol with that one. Let's do a full rest. Sleep time. Oh! It lives!
Hungry.
I had lost all hope. Because I was like, I spoke to it, remember? I was like, come to my camp, and it was like, I can't, not while everyone's around, and then when we killed everyone, I thought the owlbear would still be there, so we'd be like, alright, come on. It was gone, and I was upset, because I was like, fuck, I think we've lost our chance. Maybe it got killed, maybe it got eaten, because we took too long. It just left the camp when we killed all the goblins, and then it found its way here eventually. I have food. Would you like it? I like that our speaking with animals is still lasting because the day is not technically over. If we didn't have speak with animals on right now, this would be an issue. The group approval. Shadowheart.
Bite.
Shadowheart Lae'zel, where's your approval? Go ahead, eat.
Food. Eat more.
You're a growing boy.
Now that you've fed it, we'll never be rid of the beast.
No. Run.
Oh.
It'll be back for more rations, mark my words.
So you scared it away. No wonder there wasn't any Lae'zel approval. Lae'zel scared it away. Forgot that I put Karlach's trousers on? Why did I do that? I was like, you're in Karlach's clothes. I guess because I just swapped it out. Sure, why not? I think it was to cover up the fact that I had an underwear swap at some point. I was wearing Lae'zel's underwear. Okay, so Scratch is around. Can Scratch and the owlbear coexist, or is the owlbear going to end up eating Scratch? I'm upset with Lae'zel for scaring off the owlbear, but he'll be back.
You must have questions.
Yes, can you goddamn let the owlbear chill here? Thank you very much. Alright. Lovely. And I think with that exploration of the monastery, in this long rest, we should be able to push into... Hopefully, we should be able to push into the creche location. We gotta find the entrance specifically. I'm half expecting combat to still occur as we walk through here, but we can be hopeful that a long rest has prevented that, reset the situation. No longer temporarily hostile. Yeah, I think we're good now. There's a motivation to long rest for you. Find ourselves back here. Check out this door. Now we're here. So we turned away from here last time, but now let's have a look. Log of visitors to Rosymorn Monastery and the holy blood of Lathander.
I'll take that. Here we go.
A list of names documenting all visitors who came to Rosymorn Monastery on a pilgrimage year by year, ending on the year the monastery fell.
The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Samaster, immortalized here for all to worship.
So they kept the blood of Lathander here. No wonder it was looted.
Ooh, his Holy Blood, Volume 1 and Volume 2 here, and a lever. That might open this door here. Indeed. If only I did that before. Would have made coming here much easier. Potion of Mind Reading, and his Holy Blood Volume 2. Let's pick that up. We'll read Volume 1. We've read Volume 3. And we don't have that buff on our weapons anymore now. So it definitely was a long rest thing. So basically got the buff and then immediately lost it, sadly. Gust of wind. Oh, don't... No. Just pick it up. Is there a reason why this one specifically is getting casted when you click on it? That's strange. Is Holy Blood. This missile describing a holy artifact of Lathander is penned in a particularly fevered hand. His radiance has faded from our unworthy gazes, O ye lightless wretches. We have failed the Morning Lord, and I record that failing in the pages of this tome, to think he once stood on our imperfect world among us imperfect mortals and felled the villains, Samaster, with his holy brilliance. He bled for us, brethren, and we were tasked with locking our gazes eternally upon his blood. We let those gazes falter, and the blood was taken, wretched from our sight. It is a test, one that this chapel is duty-bound to undertake. I pass the keeping of this record along to Paladin Vaseed, chosen in light to find the relic. Paladin, when you look upon the blood, I pray Lathander honors your deeds by burning out your eyes. Okay. Let's read volume 2. An expedition to find a lost relic called the Blood of Lathander. While mine eyes remain unscorched, we have made great progress in finding his lost blood. After many suns of searching, I pen this entry as our gaze lies upon a Sharan outpost nestled among the valleys of the Chiontha. We know the Sharans hold the blood. They dropped a cargo trunk during transport one eve, and its lid slipped open. 'Twas only a moment, but my shining adherents, what a moment it was! The entire riverbank aflame with a soothing radiance, the same rosy light of a summer dawn. I could practically hear his morning song bouncing between the valley walls. We advance upon those heretic night-bringers at the first light of dawn tomorrow, and shall leave naught but ashes in our wake. Wonder what Shadowheart could be thinking with all of this stuff as well. If only she was in our party to ask her. Account of the establishment of Kreshilek. Whoa. Oh, this is fucking cool. Wow. This stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it. Below them is drawn a translation into the common tongue. It is an account of the takeover of Rosymorn Monastery by the Githyanki contingent. Many supplies found. Local area good for hunting more. Gramishka infestation, but that will be no trouble, and indeed will be useful in deterring unwanted visitors. Rosymorn Monastery it's called, but it seems these monks had plenty hidden away beneath the surface. Lots of valuable goods to be found underground, can be traded off after best bits are shipped back. The treasure room will prove a fitting location for the establishment of a military intelligence office. It seems to already have good defenses. Should station Inquisitor or Wargers, he'll be able to keep Therezan under his thumb. Mila Reha. Dude, this is insane. Okay, so this is how we read these things there. So Lae'zel has a Githyanki slate. Oh, I can read it. See, I picked it up and I didn't even think to read it. This stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it. There you go. So now we know that these discs are actually space books. Location, good. Close to road but secluded. Building looks well fortified. Defense minimal. Seems to be a religious building. Space ample. Underground. Hidden. Was easy enough to sneak in without being observed. Prime spot for a crash. Suggest immediate occupation. Allah Rahab. Incredible. Okay. And it costs about as much. Excuse me. Costs about as much as a normal book.
That might be worth a look.
Thank you, Gale. You'd think Githyanki books would be worth more. Chasm Creeper for Elixir of the Colossus. Nice. Alright. Let's take a look through here. So the monastery basement. The monastery basement. Now we don't know what we're getting ourselves into down in the basement. I'll tell you that right now. Go down here? Curious. Okay, the basement.
What should I do if the Jedi takes me in?
Ooh.
Why? Have you anything to hide? No. But he might scour through the whole creche in his search. Be calm, Rastil. Those standing in truth need not fear Vlaakith's gaze.
Okay, they're all there, they're waiting, they're talking, and they're hanging out. This monastery basement is the creche immediately. I didn't know if it was going to go right to the creche, or whether there'd still be a bit of a journey. But here we go. Where is Will? Where is this? Oh, I didn't even notice that Will just wasn't with me. Okay, so while Will catches up with the rest of the group, I didn't even notice he was gone. Luckily, Will could have headed in through those doors at the front. That's right. While Will catches up, I was going to say this is where we're going to be bringing this episode of Baldur's Gate 3 to a close. We've made it to the Githyanki crash. Lae'zel is going to give us a bit of a welcome, hopefully. Maybe we'll see if they're nicer than the last ones were. But who knows? I think Lae'zel is very optimistic and is assuring us that everything is going to be okay. But I have my reservations. It does feel like we could potentially end up in some trouble if we're not careful, considering how they conduct themselves in a manner that many could misinterpret. So we will definitely be.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Rusty?
We'll definitely be cautious, considering the artifact is in our possession. But this will be where we bring this episode to a close. So thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Baldur's Gate 3, and I will see you next time.